Welcome back, Guardians, to another weapon guide. Today we're going to take a look at one of the new Europa weapons that came along with Beyond Light. This time we're going to talk about the Arctic Haze, that is, the new assault rifle. But quickly before we start, I just want to remind you that if you enjoyed the video, then liking the video and subscribing to the channel is a great way to support the channel itself. It's also a great way to stay up to date on all the latest uploads. So with that being said, let's take a look at the weapon. So the Arctic Haze, as mentioned, is an auto rifle that came along with Beyond Light. This one you can acquire from doing Varix's missions, that is, his weapon bounties on the second page of his character screen. To unlock these, you'll have to do a couple of sabotage missions that he sells for a couple of hereafter pieces. As for the weapon itself, it's a rapid fire frame auto rifle. That means it has deeper ammo reserves. It also has a slightly faster reload when the magazine is empty. As for the weapon stats, it has 18 impact, 32 range, 53 stability, 48 handling, and 53 reload speed. It fires 720 rounds per minute and can hold 60 rounds in the magazine. It also has fairly high aim assist, clocking in at 75, and a relatively low zoom at 16. Its recoil direction also seems to go up and to the left. That means that if you want to compensate for it on console, you're gonna have to drag your joystick down and to the right. So what do we want with this gun? Well, considering it has low range and fair amount of stability, handling, and reload speed, I'd say that you should focus on range. Stability and handling can also be pretty good, handling especially if you're a PvP player, but I feel like range will be the overall best for you because it increases the aim assistance of the gun. It also increases the range in which you can do full damage. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the perks. As usual, as you know with me, we're gonna go with small bore, but for PvP you're more than welcome to go with hammer-forged rifling instead. Hammer-forged rifling is a superb choice, and if you feel like you want an all-around barrel, then corkscrew rifling could be good since it gives you both range, handling, and stability. For the second tier of perks, well, you can either go with tactical mag to get even more stability and reload speed, or you can go with accurized rounds. It's really up to you. If you prefer to have fast reload, more stability, then go with tactical mag. Otherwise, you can go with accurized rounds to get even more range. For the third tier, this is where I'm starting to drift off a little bit. I feel like Killing Wind is a really good perk for this weapon because it increases the mobility, your weapon range, and handling for a short duration. Sure, the reload isn't really that good, but you can always use an auto rifle loader mod in your gloves to compensate for that. And if you do that, then I feel like the need of having a reload mod gets severely reduced. So I would highly recommend either Killing Wind, or if you feel like you like Subsistence, then well, you can go with Subsistence. But if you want a reload perk, well then Outlaw is the way to go. Finally, for the fourth and final tier, this is kind of a dealer's choice. For PvP, I would definitely go with either Eye of the Storm or VORPAL weapon. VORPAL weapon means you can deal more damage towards guardians when their supers are active. Meanwhile, Eye of the Storm will increase your stability and accuracy when your health gets lower, meaning you're going to be able to hit a lot of your shots when your health is getting lower. You could also, for PvE, you could go with Fresh if you want more super energy, and I feel like that's the choice you want to go, especially for PvE. For PvE, I'm not gonna lie, the perks are pretty trash. At least the tier 3 and tier 4 perks, they're really nothing that interesting. There's no damage boosting perks here, and there's 2 reload perks. One that's Outlaw, which is, I mean, it's good, but then again, Subsistence is also good, but it reduces the overall capacity of the gun, meaning it's kind of a trade-off. So in general, the perks aren't really that great. Also for tier 4, there's no Rampage, there's no Swashbuckler, there's no Demolitionist, no Wellspring, no real new perks in this gun, which really surprises me considering most of the guns from Varix either come with Surplus, Wellspring, or Demolitionist, and this gun seems to go with neither of them. So with that in mind, what do I think of the gun? Well, in PvP, I think it's a superb gun. It's a 720 that really shows how good 720s can be in PvP. For PvE, well, it's a 720 that does what the Reckless Oracle does, but worse. So if you want a good 720 for PvE, then I would highly recommend that you get Reckless Oracle from Garden of Salvation. But if you want a quick and fast and easy weapon to get for PvP, then this is definitely the go-to choice because this gun really slaps in PvP, and I think that's where this gun is going to show its most potential. And with that being said, I want to ask you Guardians a question, and that is, what do you think about the Arctic Haze? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you did enjoy the video, then liking the video and subscribing to the channel is a great way to stay up to date on all the latest uploads. It's also a great way to support the channel itself. And with that being said, I want to wish you the very best of your day. This is TCSpectre, signing off.